Harriet, Bill Goodman Transport, 2 Bob Salary, Thomas Arena Products, Super Floats, Sunkist Quarter Horse Stud, Simpson Pastoral, Dalby Wheel Supplies, Affinity Equine, Clark Tanks, Harlem Denim, McCallum Performance Horses, Woodside Cutting Horses, Pony Equine, Omega Feeds, Mavericks Westerwear and Riverina. Also thank you to the hard-working Darling Downs Cutting Club team, Ian McLaughlin, Bob Wing, our show secretary Nadine McKenna, our arena director Lynn White, our timekeeper Reg Nolan, our judges Terry Burns, Bob Guest, Scott Campbell, and also official photographer Candice Little, and our webcast videographer Ray Cooper from Just Cutting. And welcome back our viewers. Good afternoon and good evening, and welcome to the Open Futurity Final, brought to us by our friends at Darling Downs Cutting Club and Southern Cross Saddlery. We've got a saddle up for grabs, we've got the buckle, we've got the garland, the sashes, also the Beresford Saddlery Perpetual Trophy that you'll put your name in the history books on that particular trophy. And also thank you to the Wonga Plains Feedlot and Cam Agricultural Group for supplying our cattle. Thank you. So congratulations to all these finals that qualified. Jason Leach with Fuller How Do I Do, Robert Mackay, Yilgabar Made to Rock, Matty Oakley with Raise Me High, Jamie Seckham, JY1 Hell of a Tribute, Phil Smith with Aaron Hot As, Phil Smith with Raven Rant, Jason Leach with Born to Drive, Matty Oakley, Metallic Blues, Wade Davison with Fleetwood, and Linda McCallum with Bad Matilda. Good luck to you all. And we'll soon find out who'll be our champion for 2023. So Jason Leach is going to be first to go, the man that makes his home at Springshaw. Number 1 on the draw, Buller How Die Do, owned by Mark and Shelley Ruff out of Diggers Rest, Victoria. Is the one we're about to watch, Buller How Die Do. This one, a gelding side by This Cat's Destiny out of Doocy, was bred by Mark and Shelley Ruff out of Diggers Rest, Victoria. Well, Jason, he's got a lifetime earnings of $1.2 million in his career. He's a 3 times NCHA Futurity champion. What a way to start things off in the Open Futurity Final, brought to us by the Darling Downs Cutting Club and the Southern Cross Saddlery. Jason Leach, our first man to set the pace for the other competitors for 2.5 minutes, with the ultimate goal of coming that Open Futurity champion at the end of the rainbow. We'll have our presentation to follow. Also, we'll be having our get-together at the function room tonight. We'll have prawns and chicken and also the bar facilities. And also, we'll have DJ entertainment till 8. So come on and join us over in the function room. And we can celebrate our 8-day event here at Dalby for 2023. Thank you very much to Southern Cross Saddlery for supplying the beautiful handcrafted saddle that'll be up for grabs for our champion here today, as we're about to make history made for 2023. Some of the great names have won the Open Futurity: Mark Buttsworth, Heath Sinclair, Todd Graham, just to name a few that are on that great Beresford Perpetual Trophy. And some of these competitors would love to put their name on that particular trophy here today. With all eyes glued on Springshaw competitor number 1 on the draw, Jason Leach with Buller How Die Do, owned by Mark and Shelley Ruff. Excuse me, Mr. Officer.
But you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries.
Well, thank you very much there, Jason. That was Jason Leach from Springsure, Queensland, with Bulla How Die Do, owned by Mark and Shelley Ruff. And that was side by This Cat's Destiny out of Doocy. So Robert Mackay's going to be next to our Matty Oakley, Jamie second, and Phil Smith. That'll be our next four. Thank you to Mega Feeds, the power of sunflower. Well, what a way to start things off. 222, ladies and gentlemen, 222. That is where we're going to start from. As we're going to move to Gundawindi, Queensland. Number 2 on the draw, Mr. Robert Mackay, with Yilgabar Made to Rock, owned by the Yilgabar Quarter Horse Stud. This is a mare that was signed by hashtags out of Yilgabar Rock and Roy and was bred by the Yilgabar Quarter Horse Stud. He's got a lifetime earnings around close to $468,000 in his career. When we go back to 1989, he was the NCHA Futurity Open Derby champion. Last year, he was third in the Autumn Spectacular and the Open Classic. He's next to go, Robert Mackay, our man of the moment right here. He might be a veteran of the sport, but I know he's going to give it all he's got for this 2.5 minutes at a time in our Open Futurity final. Let's show Yilgabar Made to Rock, owned by the Yilgabar Quarter Horse Stud. And next one, across the show timeline. Let's all watch a great man from Gundawindi go for the number 1 spot here to maybe become that 2023 Open Futurity champion here at the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show.
He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story.
It was 28 years ago that he won the Open Futurity at the Darling Downs Cutting Club, the first ever Open Futurity. 28 years later, can he do it again? Go for it right here, Robert.
Opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill.
Suicide blonde with the color of her hair, like a cheap distraction for a new affair. She knew the finish before it began. Lost the plan.
Well, thank you very much there, Robert. That was Robert Mackay from Gundawindi, and that was Yilgabar Made to Rock, owned by the Yilgabar Quarter Horse Stud. Side by hashtags out of Yulgabar, Rock and Roy. So Matty Oakley's going to be next, and then we'll have Jamie second, Phil Smith, and Phil Smith once again. Also, thank you to the Sunkist Quarter Horse Stud for being involved with our Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity show for 2023. So 2:19.5, ladies and gentlemen, 2:19.5. A round of applause for Robert today, 2:19.5. So we get set up for Matty Oakley's going to be next. Thank you to the Darling Downs Cutting Club and also the Southern Cross Saddlery for bringing us the Open Futurity Final. Also, thank you to Clark Tanks, quality that you can count on. That's Clark Tanks, the most trusted name for supplying durable rainwater tanks to Aussie farmers and homeowners for over 25 years. Designed and built to withstand our tough Australian conditions. Visit clarktanks.com.au or free call at 1800 252 758. Clark Tanks, far better by design. So we're going to get set for the man that makes his home at Walker in New South Wales, Matty Oakley. Going to be showing a Raise Me High, owned by the Delta Quarter Horse Stud out of Tamworth, New South Wales. This is a mare that was sired by High Drive Cat at a Raise Me a Lady and was bred by the Delta Quarter Horse Stud as well. Here's another good one. He's got a lifetime earnings around close to $140,000 in his career. Just recently at the NCHA Futurity, he would be the runner-up Open Derby champion. Well, he's been knocking at the door to win a major. Why not do it on a Friday afternoon at Dalby? Matty Oakley of Raise Me High. Needs 223 to take the lead with 222 on top, set by Jason Leach with Buller How Die Do, owned by Mark and Shelley Ruff. And then we've got 219.5 with Robert Mackay with Yulgabar Made to Rock. Also, please join us tonight for our get-together function over at the function room. We've got prawns and chicken and also the bar facilities, and also we'll be having DJ entertainment till late. So come and celebrate our 8 days here at Dalby. Also tomorrow we got the rookie event. It'll be our first event on the program tomorrow. Then we've got the senior and junior youth event, and then our open to conclude all our events here at the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show for 2023. With all eyes glued on Matty Oakley right now. Number 3 on the draw, Raise Me High. Well, let's raise that scoreboard there, Matty. We need to go 223 to the lead. You're now Open Futurity Final right here.
I walk the lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk up.
Yeah, this one right here goes out to all the babies, mamas. Baby mamas. Yeah, go like this.
You big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place. We will rock you. We will rock you.
Well, thank you very much there, Matty. That was Matty Oakley from Walker, New South Wales. That was Raise Me High, owned by the Delta Quarter Horse Stud. Side by High Drive Cat at a Raise Me a Lady. So Jamie Seckham's going to be next to our Phil Smith, and Phil Smith once again, then Jason Leach.
Can you bring it to the top? Like you never stop? Can you bring it to the top?
Also, thank you to Affinity Equine, Australian owned and run business. Affinity Equine's sole mission is to create hard-working quality products that are suitable for both the professional competitors and also the non-pros. Well, that score's coming through there to Matty. We're going to move to number 4 on the draw. Well, that's coming through. We'll move to Albany, Queensland. Jamie Seckham, JY, one hell of a tribute, owned by Roy Marchington. This is a mare that was side by Hell I'm Smooth out of Spinster's Tribute and was bred by Eva Hartman. You remember Hell I'm Smooth, that was a good stallion. So Jamie Seckham, with the lifetime earnings of close to $184,000 in his career. Well, he just came a 2 times Open Classic champion at the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity show earlier today. He's also a 2 times Open Derby champion as well. Can he do the clean slate here today and maybe win the Open Futurity as well? He's going to be next to cross that show timeline. 212 there for Matty, 212 on the show, 212. The man that hangs his hat at Albany, Queensland. The boy from the bush that grew up in the town north of Longreach, Muttaburra. Having a fantastic show. Let's finish off with a bang there, Jamie. Thank you very much, Sir Jamie. That was Jamie Seckham from Albany, Queensland, and that was JY, one hell of a tribute, owned by Roy Marchington. And that was side by Hell I'm Smooth out of Spinster's Tribute. So Phil Smith's going to be next. You have 2 in a row. I have Jason Leach from Matty Oakley. Also, thank you to Dalby Rural Supplies. Dalby Rural Supplies can help you grow it, feed it, water it, wash it, move it, and build it. A proud partner in Nutrient Ag Solutions, Dalby Rural Supplies is focused on improving profitability, productivity, sustainability for our clients. Also, make sure you join us tonight at our after-party function tonight over in the function room and celebrate our 8-day show. Well, how about this one, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to go to 2:24.5, ladies and gentlemen. There's your new leader.
Let me see that booty.
So the bar is raised once again. So we're going to move to number 5 on the draw from Gundawindi, Queensland. Mr. Phil Smith. Aaron Hot As is the name of this one, owned by the Aaron Park Stud in Victoria. This one side by Hottish out of Azacat. Bred by the Steve Smith Cutting Horses out of Gundawindi. We know about the great sire Hottish, the great mare Azacat. And this is a great prodigy right here, Aaron Hot As. Phil Smith, a lifetime earnings of close to $96,000 in his career. Ended up 3rd in the Open Classic Limited at the NCHA Futurity in June. We just got to see him end up being runner-up in the Open Classic final as well. Each and every year he keeps getting better and better as a showman in the show pen. And it's time to bring the heat today there, Phil. You've been knocking at the door to win a major, and it's time to do it right here. The Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show. This young man's been coming here ever since he was a kid to the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show. And right now he's got a chance to maybe be that Open Futurity champion in 2023. Go get him, Phil. A Mavericks Western Wear team member, also Diamond Wool Pads as well, as he's about to cross that Showtime line.
What you say, tell me what you say. Working hard, repping for my dogs. Do this every day. Taking flip it, dip it, S-N double, O to the P. Baby, you too much for me. But I'ma show you, I know you been waiting for this. So I'ma flip it, dip it, and ride with this, ride with this, ride with this, ride with this, ride, flip it, dip it, flip it. So I'ma flip it, dip it, and ride with this. Flip it, dip it, flip it. So I'ma flip it, dip it, and ride with this.
I'm gonna flip it, gonna dip it, and more. I'm gonna make you want it, put you on it, dance floor. Let's do this shakedown.
much for me, but I'ma show
Well, thank you very much there, Phil. That was Phil Smith from Gundawindi, Queensland. That was Aaron Hot As, owned by the Aaron Park Stud. And that was signed by Hottish out of As a Cat. So Phil Smith's going to be next to go. Then by Jason Leach, Matty Oakley, Wade Davison, and Linda McCallum. Also, thank you to Mavericks Western, where Maverick stocks a wide variety of well-known international brands. These brands include Serratelli felt hats, men's and ladies' cinch apparel, Panhandle Slim and rock and roll denim apparel, Double C Company jeans, belay boots, Maverick straws and felt hats. Go and see them. Go and see Mark and Sandy at their mobile shop for the last day that we'll be here at Dalby. Or if you're part of our viewers, go online at www.mavericks.net.au or go in store at 63 Second Street in Brisbane.
Domination.
I see your dirty face, hide behind your collar. What is done in vain? Truth is hard to swallow, so you pray to God to justify the way you live a lie, live a lie, live a lie, and you take your.
So 191 on the show there for Phil, 191 on the show, 191 on the show. We're going to get set up for Phil Smith once again from Gundawindi, Queensland. Number 6 on the draw. Going to be showing Rave and Rant, owned by Daz Cox and the Gold Coast. This is our next one to watch. Rave and Rant. A gelding that was signed by E.B.'s Flourish at a raving Luther Cat and was bred by Stacey McGregor. So next one to watch. He's got a lifetime earnings of close to $96,000. Just recently at the NCHA Australia Finals this past March. So Phil Smith, just recently at the finals, he was the 15,000 novice champion this past March. He's going to be our next one to watch in our Darling Downs Cutting Club and Southern Cross Saturday Open Futurity final right here. Needing 225 to take the lead with that 224.5 on top, set by Jamie second with JY, one hell of a tribute, owned by Roy Marchington. Also thank you to Ariat Performance meets innovation. Experience the culmination of superior technology, innovation, and the style of Ariat footwear is designed for the world's top equestrian athletes, where performance and innovation come together. The scene is set. Phil Smith about to cross that Showtime line, needing 225 to take the lead and maybe have a chance of winning that title at the end of the rainbow here today. The man from Gundawindi, the second generation pro cutting horse trainer. Also sponsored by 2 Bob Saddlery as well, Diamond Wool Pads and Mavericks Western Wear brings us this man right now. Good luck to Phil Smith with Rave and Rant. Well, thank you very much there, Phil. That was Phil Smith from Gundawindi, Queensland. That was Raven Rant, owned by Daz Cox. And that was signed by E.B. Splaris out of Raving Luna Cat. So we've got 4 more to go. Jason Leach, Matty Oakley, Wade Davis and Linda McCallum. That'll be our last 4 out here today. Also, thank you to Southern Cross Saddlery for sponsoring our saddle for our Open Futurity winner, located in 12 Commercial Drive, Caboolture. So 217 on the show there for Phil. 217 on the show. 217. Because we're going to move to number 7 on the draw. The man that makes his home at Springshaw, Queensland, Mr. Jason Leach, with Born to Drive, owned by the Sunkissed Quarter Horse Stud out of Perga. This one's a mare that was sired by High Drive Cat out of 9 Shades O'Ray and was bred by the Sunkissed Quarter Horse Stud. He's got a lifetime earnings of $1.2 million in his career. At the NCHA Futurity in June, he ended up 3rd in the finals on this particular one right now. Born to Drive and Born to Win. The scene is set. Let's watch him. Jason Leach, Born to Drive, owned by the Sunkissed Quarter Horse Stud.
About that one big baby.
Well, thank you very much there, Jason. That was Jason Leach from Springsure, Queensland, and that was Born to Drive, owned by the Sunkist Quarter Horse Stud. And that was signed by High Drive Cat at a 9 Shades O'Ray. So we've got 3 more to go. Matty Oakley, then we'll have Wade Davison, then Linda McCallum. Also, thank you to Shine Lawyers, also Super Floats. If you want the very best for you and your livestock, speak to your transport specialist. Contact Geraldine and Terry at Super Floats. We can make sure you travel in style. So 2:17 on the show there for Jason today. 2:17 on the show. 2:17. So right now, on our leaderboard right now, we've got the 224.5 set by Jamie second. We'll go back to 222 with Jason Leach, 219.5 with Robert Mackay, then back to a couple of 217s in there as well. Also, please join us at our after-party function tonight. We'll have prawns and chicken, also the bar facilities, and also DJ entertainment till late, so come over to our function room here tonight and celebrate our Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity show. So we can move to Walker, New South Wales once again. Matty Oakley with Metallic Blues, owned by the Clearview Quarter Horses. This one, a mare that was signed by Metallic Cat at a Chisholm's Blue Spin, was bred by Greg and Tracy Clavarino. He's got a lifetime earnings close to $140,000. In 2022, he was the Autumn Spectacular Open Limited Champion. Well, Matty's already seen what's happened. He needs to know he needs to be 225 to take the lead. He's going to be our next competitor to watch right here in our Open Futurity final live here on our Friday afternoon, brought to us by the Darling Downs Cutting Club and the Southern Cross Salary. Also, thank you to our cattle supplies, Wonga Plains Feedlot, and also Cam Agricultural Group. Also, a big shout out to Bill Goodman Livestock Transport, Toowoomba Truck Spare Parts, Simpson Pastoral Sweet Pro, 2 Bob Salary, Clark Tanks, Mavericks Western Wear, Harlem Denim Australia, and also Dalby Rural Supplies. Also, thank you to McCallum Performance Horses, ABC Sheds, also Diamond Sea Photos, Jason and Rachel Leach, Morton Co., Coonamarra Spoonful of Badge, and Mega Feeds, Pony Equine, and also Woodside Cutting Horses, CEN Equine, Country Club Hotel, NCHA, the Kentucky Equine Research, Running on Hot Spuds and Coffee, and also Bobby Joe's Catering. Thank you. With all eyes glued on the man from Walton, New South Wales, number 8 on the draw. The scene is set. Let's go 225 today there, Matty. I'd love to see you win this Open Futurity final. Give it all you got, my man. Give it all you got.
This ain't a song for the broken-hearted. No silent prayer for faith departed. I ain't gonna be just a person. Love is like a bomb, baby, come and get it on. Living like a lover with a red iPhone. Looking like a tramp, like a video vamp. Demolition woman, can I be your man? Rattle and a dazzle and a flashy little light. Television lover, baby, go all night. Sometime, anytime, sugar miss sweet. Little miss innocent, sugar me.
Well, thank you very much there, Matty. That was Matty Oakley from Walker, New South Wales. That was Metallic Blues, owned by the Clearview Quarter Horses. And that was signed by Metallic Cat at a Chisholm's Blue Spin. So 2 more to go in the Open Futurity Final. Also, thank you to Sweet Pro Premium Supplements, Sweet Pro Premium Feed Supplements, the new science and feeding livestock. Check out their website at www.sweetpro.com.au. So 204 on the show there for Matty, 204. So we're going to move to Wade Davison from Greenmount, Queensland. Number 9 on the draw with Fleetwood, owned by Jody Turvey out of St George. Here's a mare that was signed by Cataloo out of Zach's Little Shug and was bred by the Turvey family out of St George. Well, this one here was a pure domination over the first 2 rounds to guarantee its spot back here in the finals. Very consistent with 220 markings on both rounds. A great one to watch over those first 2 rounds, Fleetwood. For Wade Davison, he's got a lifetime earnings of close to $12,000 at the NCHA Futurity. He was 3rd in the Open Limited on this particular horse, Fleetwood. Needs 225 to take the lead.
It's a dance thing, you see me? Somewhere just bounce up. Yeah! Everybody dance now! Let's go! Oh! Let's go! Make it hot! Come on! Let's go! Rock! Rock! Say what? Rock! Let's go! Everybody dance now! Rock this party! Dance everybody! Make it hot in this party! Don't stop! Move your body! Rock this party! Dance everybody! Make it hot in this party! Everybody dance now! Don't know what's on your mind. Oh. We come for you, have a good time. We want you waistline.
Well, thank you very much there, Wade. That was Wade Davison from Green Mountain. That was Fleetwood, owned by Jody Turby. Side by Cataloo out of Zach's Little Sugar. So we got one more to go. Linda McCallum's going to be last out. Thank you to Scotty Wilson, Equine Services, USA trained equine chiropractor, 0437730641. Thank you to Scotty Wilson for sponsoring our Open Futurity Buckle, which he's been doing for about 8 years straight plus. So thank you to Scotty Wilson. So 210 on the show there for Wade today, 210. And then there was one left to go. The Walker New South Wales competitor number 10 on the draw, Mrs. Linda McCallum. With Bad Matilda, owned by the McCallum Performance Horses. This one, a mare that was signed by Metallic Cat at a Bad Raylene, was bred by Maggie Mason. She's got a lifetime earnings around close to $168,000 in her career. At the NCHA finals this past March, she was the runner-up 15,000 novice champion. Well, she's seen what the past 9 competitors have done in the show pen. Can it be a fairy tale ending right here? Needing 225 to take the win and be that Open Futurity champion here today. Also, thank you to Toowoomba Truck Spares as well. Also, Harriet, thank you. Riverina Bill Goodman Transport, 2 Bob Salary. And also, thank you to Thomas Arena Products for being great supportive business. Well, let's watch the cowgirl from Walker, New South Wales with Bad Matilda. Linda McCallum needing 225 to take the win today. Now, Darling Downs Cutting Club and Southern Cross Salary sponsored event. With the saddle up a grab, the buckle, the garland, the sashes as well. Also to have your name on that Berethford Salary Perpetual Trophy. A huge honour it will be. Let's watch her right here. Linda McCallum with Bad Matilda.
Best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You can beat the world, you can beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock.
Yeah.
You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You can be a master, don't wait for luck.
Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music. Please don't stop the music.
Thank you very much there, Linda. That was Linda McCallum from Walker, New South Wales, and that was Bad Matilda, owned by the McCallum Performance Horses, and that was signed by Metallic Cat out of Bad Raylene. Well, a round of applause for all those Open Futurity finalists here today, ladies and gentlemen. They deserved it. They earned their right over the first 2 rounds to make it back to finals today. So 183 on the show there for Linda, 183 on the show. We'll be cross-checking the scores, making sure everything's in order. We'll be having our presentation very soon. But go and grab yourself a cold one from our bar facilities. Check out our traders, KC Sattery, Mavericks Western Wear, Affinity Equine, also Harlem Denim as well. So we'll be back very soon for our final presentation of the day.
I'm gonna play some flip cup and rock a little bit of hip hop and Haggard and Jagger and throw a 20 on a cornhole game. If I'm lucky, yeah, I might get laid. The way that it's going, that kid gon' be floating. All I wanna do today is wear my favorite shades and get stoned. Work a little less, play a little more. That's what this day is for. And all I wanna do is lace my J's and lace some Jack in my cup. Work on my laid back, ain't nothing wrong with getting my Sundays on. Getting my Sundays on. Girl, you know you're the life of my party. You can stay and keep sipping Bacardi. Stir it up as we turn on some Marley. If you want, you can pet on my Harley. I'll sit you up on the kitchen sink and stick a pink umbrella in your drink. The way
I just had a notice there's a horse running loose over in the western side. There is a horse running loose, so if you've lost one, just have a look around if it is yours.
work a little less, play a little more. That's what this day is for. And all I wanna do is lace my J's and lace some Jack in my cup. Work on my laid back, ain't nothing wrong with getting my Sundays on. Getting my Sundays on. Take 'em out to the sticks, boys. Come on. All I wanna do today is wear my favorite shades and get stoned. Work a little less, play a little more. That's what this day is for. And all I wanna do is lace my J's and lace some Jack in my cup. Work on my laid back, ain't nothing wrong with getting my Sundays on. Getting my Sundays on. Getting my Sundays on.
Just what I had in mind, thinking about the weekend, standing by the Yeti with the party lights plugged in. Got a jug of feel good going around. There's just one thing missing, baby, right about now. I need a sweet little something like you got, standing there red hot, tied up little tank top, looking like it must be straight out of the country. Honey, what I wouldn't do for a sweet little something like you. I see you dancing yourself showing off that suntan. You keep smiling that smile at me like you're reading my mind. And you know I need a sweet little something like you got. Standing there red hot, tied up little tank top, looking like you must be straight out of the country. Honey, what I wouldn't do for a sweet little something like you. Yeah, I've been needing me all night, slow, kinda just right, honeysuckle, sweet little something. I need a sweet little something like you got, standing there red hot, tied up little tank top, looking like you must be straight out of the country. Honey, what I wouldn't do for a sweet little something, sweet little something like you got. Standing there red hot, tied up little tank top, looking like you must be straight out of the country. Honey, what I wouldn't do for a sweet little something like you. Ride you around in my old truck, keep you out till the sun comes up. Girl, you got some serious sweet little something like you. Way you fly down across that sea, looking so damn good to me. Hey, little girl, right now I need a sweet little something like you. Ride you around in my old truck, keep you out till the sun comes up. Girl, you got that serious sweet little something like you. Way you fly down across that sea, looking so damn good to me. Hey, little girl, right now I need a sweet little something like you.
It was the summer before the real world started, and the deal was we would get to go if we cleaned it up and got it running. That is old Winnebago, and winging a prayer down a 65, 5 best friends on football tires. I can still see Billy smiling when we finally made it to Talladega. Boys raised the whiskey in your glass. Here's to turning up or slowing down in cars that go real fast. We were laughing and living, drinking and wishing and thinking as that checkered flag was waving. Sure would like to stay in Talladega. Like a stone, time rolls on. You can't hit pause, that's when just a deal. Most days in life don't stand out, but life's about those days that we all like. Rockin' rando, getting rowdy, shooting Roman candles at the man in the moon, till the Alabama sun was breaking. Over Talladega, boys raised up a whiskey in your glass. Here's to turn it up, slowing down in cars that go real fast. We were laughing and living, drinking and wishing and thinking as that checkered flag was waving. Sure like to stay Talladega. October, I think about us shoulder to shoulder, like those cars my thoughts roll over and over and over in my mind. Tonight I'm in Talladega, boys raised up a whiskey in your glass. Here's to turn it up stay in Talladega.
So we did have one change there. That number 5, Aaron Hot As, went up to 196. So we can have those Open Futurity finalists out in the arena, please, for our final presentation here today.
I call you, I need you, my heart's on fire. Well, you come to me wild and wild. And you come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. Speak the language of love like you know what it means. And it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong. You're simply the best.
Hey, Scotty, can you just run over here real quickly?
Than all the rest. You're better than anyone. Well, anyone I've ever met. Ooh, I'm stuck on your heart, baby. I'll hang on every word you say. Tear us apart. Oh, baby, I would rather be dead. In your heart, I see the star of every night and every day. In your eyes,
Thank you very much to the Darling Downs Cutting Club and also Southern Cross Saddlery for bringing us the Open Futurity final. Also, Scotty Wilson, Equine Services, thank you very much for sponsoring our buckle as well.
arms, I could be in no better place. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Yeah, anyone I've ever met.
So thank you very much to Arrogate as well for some great prizes as well for our Open Futurity final.
Well, I'll hang on every word you say. Oh, tear us apart. No. 'Cause baby, I would rather be dead.
If Heath Sinclair's around, please. Heath Sinclair.
You're walking away with my heart and my soul. I can feel you in
Okay, so we'll start things off with 10th position today in the Open Futurity with 183. We had Mrs. Linda McCallum with Bad Matilda, owned by the McCallum Performance Horses. And Bad Matilda was side by Metallic Cat out of Bad Raylene and was bred by Maggie Mason. Congratulations to all our finalists that qualified here today. Well-deserved finalists that worked their way over the first 2 rounds to make it back today. So we'll now move to 9th position today with 196. We had Phil Smith with Aaron Hot As, owned by the Aaron Park Stud. And that was signed by Hottish at a As a Cap. We'll now move to 8th position with 204. We have Matty Oakley with Metallic Blues, owned by the Clearview Quarter Horses. And that was signed by Metallic Cat at a Chisholm's Blue Spin. We'll now move to 7th position today with 210. We have Mr. Wade Davison with Fleetwood, owned by Jody Turby. And that was a mare side by Cataloo out of Zach's Little Sugar. We'll move to 6th position today with 212. We have Matty Oakley with Raise Me High, owned by the Delta Quarter Horse Stud. And that was signed by High Drive Cat at Raise Me a Lady and was bred by the Delta Quarter Horse Stud. We'll now move to equal 4th position today with 217. We had Jason Leach with Born to Drive and also Phil Smith with Rave and Rant. Which Phil Smith with Rave and Rant was owned by Daz Cox. And that one was signed by EB's Florist at a Raving Luna Cat. And Born to Drive was signed by High Drive Cat at a 9 Shades O Rave. Now we move to 3rd position today with 219.5. We had Mr. Robert Mackay with Yulgabar Made to Rock, owned by the Yulgabar Quarter Horse Stud. And that was a side by Hashtags out of Yulgabar Rock and Roy and was bred by the Yulgabar Quarter Horse Stud. We'll see some Arid gear as well. 3rd place today. So a quick photo of our 3rd place getter today, Robert Mackay and Yulgabar Made to Rock. As we'll now move to our reserve champion for 2023 in the Darling Downs Cutting Club and Southern Cross Salary sponsored Open Futurity. We'll go to Jason Leach with 222 with Buller How Die Do, owned by Mark and Shelley Ruff. And that was a gelding side by This Cat's Destiny out of Ducey and was bred by Mark and Shelley Ruff. Receive some Arid gear and the reserve champion sash. So congratulations. Congratulations to Jason. As we'll now move to our 2023 Darling Downs Cutting Club and Southern Cross Salary Champion here today in the Open Futurity Final. Let's get loud for 224.5, Mr. Jamie Second with JY, one hell of a tribute, owned by Roy Marchington. He'll one to win it here today. JY, one hell of a tribute, a mare that was side by Hell I'm Smooth out of Spencer's Tribute and was bred by Eva Hartman. Jamie Second's third title for this week, being the Open Derby, Open Classic and Open Futurity Champion of the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show. So receiving the buckle from Scotty Wilson Equine Services. We got the garland, the saddle from Southern Cross Saddlery as well. And also get his name on the very prestigious Beresford Saddlery Perpetual Trophy. Have his name, his first time having his name on that trophy. Congratulations to Jamie. And also the buckle for the owner, Roy Marchington. So Roy Marchington will receive a buckle as well, the owner of that particular horse, JY. One hell of a tribute. A well-deserved winner. And thank you very much to our cattle suppliers once again today, Wonga Plains Feedlot and Cam Agricultural Group. Thank you. We'll get our quick photos of our champion today, Jamie Second. He's been knocking at the door to win an Open Futurity Final, and today he's made his name in the history books here today. So please join us for our function tonight in the party room. Got prawns and the chicken and also the bar as well. So we're to firstly come down to Jamie. We're going to have an interview with you here today again. You're going to get used to interviews there, Jamie. We're going to have another photo real quickly. So please join us at our after party function tonight. Be around 6 o'clock onwards. Head on over to the function. We've got prawns and chicken and also the bar facilities and DJ entertainment till late. And then tomorrow we've got the rookie event. We'll be back again tomorrow, 8 a.m. in the morning. Cattle will be settled with the rookies. Then we'll have our junior and senior youth combined herd and then the open. So a total of 4 herds tomorrow on our final day here at Dalby. Okay, looks like we'll move down the arena and have Linda have a conversation with our Open Futurity champion here today.
Jamie, an outstanding effort, your third championship here at the Darling Downs Cutting Club Futurity Show for 2023. Now, Just tell me, what does it take? What does it actually take to take out, the trifecta at one show? What's been going on behind the scenes between Tamworth and here? And, what do you think this is owed to, I guess?
Oh, probably like Todd said in his interview at Tamworth, just hard work, dedication, hard work, repetition, having good support network behind you. I can't thank Ella enough for everything she does behind the scenes. There's so much that gets done back at the trailers, organising staff. You've got to have good staff in every show. We try and have really, really great staff. I think it's a combination. A lot of things. Great clients. That is imperative. Clients that know how to ride the highs and lows. Not every run is going to work. Not every run is going to win. But all I can do is train the horse to the best of my ability. Try and cut the cows to the best of my ability. And when it's your day, it's your day.
I think that's outstanding advice for anyone, whether you're a professional or a non-professional coming up, through the ranks. How many years have you been training now as a professional?
I started with Todd in 2013, then I went out on my own end of 2016. So I suppose 6-7 years out on my own now. And my first 3 years I went up to Springshaw and trained out of James Pete's place up there, and then end of 2019 we came back and bought the block off Todd where I used to work for him. So I knew that place, I knew how it ran, I knew it worked well to train horses out of. We were very lucky to be able to buy it off him.
So this mare, she's by the outstanding sire Hallam Smooth, and I just couldn't help but notice today how much she works like a father.
Yeah, very much so. Roy Marchington and Kendall Farley own the mare together in partnership. She's by Hallam Smooth out of a Rockalina mare, I'm pretty sure. So, and it's uncanny the way she does work like her father. She's got that real crouchy look in front of a cow. She's very intense on a cow. It's taken me a while to get her tight on a cow, but the older she gets, the more show runs we're starting to have, the more she's figuring it out. But very, very much in front of a cow is very similar to her father.
And for people at home and all of us, I guess, trainers and non-pros who are trying to, I guess, train a Futurity champion, because that is the goal, really. For you, can you tell us how she's progressed and changed from Tamworth to here?
Probably just that tightness on a cow. Tamworth, we had a really good first go-around score, and then I just lost one of my last cows in the second go-around, and purely probably due to show experience. We got stuck in the corner and she left her end a little bit quick and gave the window for that cow to beat us back. But, they all my Futurity horses have felt, one, stronger since Tamworth. They've had a big old spell. Smarter on a cow. So, going to Tamworth, it's made them mentally more mature, I think. Some of them have got physically more mature, but strength is a huge attribute in a Futurity horse, and this mare, although she's not very tall, she's got a lot of strength, so she's got a lot of power to grab the ground and come out of the ground, especially when she gets low and crouchy. She's still got enough power to get out of there.
It was fantastic to watch and fantastic to see, and I guess you guys will celebrate now for a few days, and then where to next for Team Seckham?
Yeah, we'll go back home and keep going with 2-year-olds and other horses we've got at home, and these show horses will probably have a week off, and then St George Futurity will be our next show. We were going to do Nebo, but we've got a bit on at home, so we'll do St George and then Victoria, and then that'll do us for the year.
Congratulations, Jamie, and good luck for the rest of the year. And I think you have an awesome support network. That was evident there today, and everyone is very proud, and thank you for all you do for our industry.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to do your victory lap there, Jamie. A round of applause for your 2023 Darling Downs Cutting Club Southern Cross Saturday Open Futurity Champion, Jamie Seckham, with JY, one hell of a tribute, owned by Roy Marchington. And that was signed by Hello and Smooth out of Spencer's Tribute and read by Eva Hartman.
Take it off.
So ladies and gentlemen, that is it for day number 7 in the books. Hope you join us up at our party function tonight. That'll be happening from around 6 p.m. onwards. Thank you very much to all the production team, our cattle supplies, our sponsors. Thank you for all our behind-scene workers that makes this event possible. Thank you to Just Cutting for bringing us live across the web. Thank you very much there, Ray. My name's Brent Cannon. I've been your announcer, music director and sound provider. It's been a huge honour to bring you to action. We'll see you back tomorrow on day number 8.